Hello, everyone. This is Vinny Servino, college supervisor for Perfect Game, here with another weekend wrap-up for you. I don't have any guests on the show today. We have recently started event season, and so I figured I'd just come on and talk about some college baseball. We'll dive right into it with the SEC big-time matchups this weekend, Tennessee and Arkansas, as well as Vanderbilt, Ole Miss. Both series had a lot of fireworks. Ole Miss ended up defeating Vanderbilt in 3 games, winning the rubber match on Sunday. And Arkansas ended up holding on against Tennessee to win their rubber match on Sunday as well. Ole Miss got off to a good start on Friday night where Doug Nikhazy outdueled Kumar Rocker. Nikhazy has been spectacular for the Rebels, especially now that Gunnar Hoagland will be out for the rest of the year. Nikhazy's definitely going to have to step up and lead that Rebel staff as he has done in the past. Game 2 was very intriguing to see Jack Leiter back to his usual stuff, dominating outing, 13 strikeouts and 6 innings pitched. He looks to be 100% after there were some whispers of maybe a potential injury with him getting scratched so late in his start last weekend. Game 3 was a slugfest that Ole Miss ended up hanging on to with a home run late from TJ McCants, star freshman. Just a massive win for the Rebels, especially after they were announced the potential regional host site on Friday when the NCAA revealed the 20 potential regional host sites. You have to figure that there's going to be a regional in Oxford, and it's going to be good to see Swayze rocking like it was this weekend. Heading over to Knoxville, Arkansas ended up taking 2 or 3 from Tennessee, as I mentioned, but those did not come easily. All 3 games were decided by 1 run in the final score. I think what this weekend kind of showed is that Arkansas is not only the top team in the country, but that Tennessee absolutely belongs in that conversation. The Volunteers have had a terrific season. They couldn't get it done against the Razorbacks this weekend, but that has all the potential feelings and matchups of an Omaha matchup maybe down the line. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Switching gears over to the ACC, a couple big upsets. Louisville and Pittsburgh both getting swept. Louisville by the hands of UNC and Pittsburgh by the hands of North Carolina State, who's been playing kind of out of their minds recently. They're up to 17-13 in conference, have been very good since the midway point of the season. And now over the last few weekends, they have series victories over both Louisville and Virginia Tech. NC State was one of the bigger disappointments kind of coming into the season in the early portion there. So it's good to see them kind of turn it around. Talent is obviously there, led by guys like Jose Torres and Luka Tresh. And so it's good to see them turn it around and honestly probably lock up a spot in a regional here coming over the next few weeks. Andrew Abbott made his final start in Charlottesville potentially. He's expected to be a top 3 rounds pick in the draft, and he went out with a bang in front of the home crowd. 7.1 innings, no-hit baseball with 16 punch-outs. UVA is a team similar to North Carolina State in that they've really played well to finish out the season here. There's some good wins. When you look at the resume, they're still a little bit below 500 in terms of their overall conference record. They'll probably have to beat Boston College next weekend and have a decent showing in the ACC tournament, but they're obviously in a very, very good spot considering where they were early in the year. Get some small school stuff. Campbell sweeps USC Upstate in what was a massive Big South series. So Camels now have a 1.5 game lead on Upstate and 1 game lead on Gardner Webb. So in a conference that potentially could only be a 1-bid conference, this is a very big weekend for Campbell. We'll have to see kind of how it plays out because all 3 teams are so close. Arizona State makes their return to the rankings in the Pac-12 after they defeated Oregon State in 2 of 3 at home. Ethan Long went nuclear on Oregon State. He hit the walk-off home run on Friday night. Then he had 2 home runs on Saturday. He's been passing names like Spencer Torkelson and Barry Bonds in Arizona State's record book. So Long has been spectacular for them, and he's eligible next year as a sophomore due to his age. But he's got a lot of talent and a lot of power, and he's been a very popular name even going back to his prep days. The other new team this weekend is going to be Gonzaga. They finally got back on the field this weekend and swept their opponent. They were also named one of the potential regional host sites on Friday by the NCAA, and it's been a very good year for the Zags. Their pitching staff has been absolutely terrific. You know, you got a veteran like Alec Jacob, who was the pitcher of the week a couple weeks back for his no-hitter, and a lot of talented sophomore power arms who throw really hard, like William Kempner, Gabriel Hughes, a 2-way player, Brody Jesse's another guy. There's a lot of pitchers there for the Zags, and especially the fact that you look at the offense too, and it's more of a veteran offense with guys like Ernie Yake returning and having good years. So congrats to the Zags and to the Arizona State Sun Devils. But on that note, we are winding down to the finish of college baseball. So make sure to keep tuned into perfectgame.org. We have college player reports, team breakdowns, as well as top 25 coming out this week. We'll see you guys next time.